Welcome back to the 60-day Get to Know AI challenge. Today we will cover up a very interesting AI algorithm named reinforcement learning. Let's do a quick recap of the previous session about unsupervised learning algorithms, which learn through hidden trends, patterns, and that can be identified by clustering data into similar features. Algorithms included K-means clustering, hierarchical clustering, and PCA. To know more about the reinforcement learning, let's try to take an example of a robot who is trying to train a car without any prior instructions. So at the end, it will try to learn how to drive a car only via trial and error method. So basically, reinforcement learning is a methodology in which there is no prior programming with predefined exact rules. Instead, it has been led to learn through experience. And the components of reinforcement learning for the trial and error method includes agent, environment, penalty, rewards, and a policy. So now let's look at the components of the self-learning model, which includes agent, in this case it's the car, the environment, which is nothing but the traffic lights, the road itself, the surroundings, and finally there should be a policy that should reward. So ultimately, the goal is not to just learn once, but to learn the best policy, a strategy that tells the car what to do in every situation to maximize the total rewards over time. And the statistical logic that is used here is the RL model tries to optimize the Q value, which is a number representing the long-term value of taking a certain action in a given state. So, why is exactly reinforcement learning so important? It's important because the real world robotics car are learning to drive by interacting with their environments, updating their policy based on feedbacks, and constantly improving. They just don't memorize the roads, they adapt, they respond. And the statistical logic is in any unexpected scenarios, like someone is jaywalking or sudden rain, a well trained RN model knows how to react. So, let's look at the challenges faced by the reinforcement learning model. First, it requires a huge amount of data. Second, it requires well designed reward systems. And third, it requires a careful evaluation or a testing methodology because poor one reward signal or teach the car wrong lessons. Reinforcement learning turns a robotic car from a beginner into a skilled adaptable driver, not by rules but by experience. That's how AI learns to make real time decisions, and that's the future of the autonomous systems. So please remember, agent is the car, environment is the road, actions are the turns, brakes or the accelerator, rewards are the smooth moves, penalties are crashes and violations, and finally the policy, learn strategy to maximize long term safety and performance. So stay tuned for the next session. Keep discovering more with AI in the 60-day AI challenge with Tech DJ, your smart choice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share.